shit 100. I know you wanna.
The fuck was they thinking you vulnerable?
Where the fuck is we at? But ironically enough, I do have a date tonight.
Can't wait to be your favorite
Gonna
again.
be on the vlog.
When I switch time, I ain't talking and talking. I really put bread on the case.
Tired of talking from distance, my nigga. I'm trying to get back in your face.
Three types of motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that just wanna eat. Motherfuckers that's hungry. Motherfuckers that's starving. Sometimes there's a fourth motherfucker that's just a bitch. You tired of being a fucking bitch? You tired of your bitch cheating on you? Come to Triple D! Alright, you're not taking your bitch the right way! Come to Triple D!
Alright, fellas. So, hopefully y'all can see me. Alright, so, top of the morning, fellas. Been working all morning, man. Not feeling the best, but it really doesn't fucking matter. I'm actually about to hop on an interview, right? So, I think this moment is something I will remember. This is like one of your like biggest moments in your entrepreneurial journeys when you hire your first employee, or just the process of doing so altogether. This is like very similar to getting like your first payment, or closing your first sale, posting your first YouTube video. You know, it's just all part of the journey, man. So I definitely wanted to add this in the vlog, and just also have it for me long term, so I can kind of look back on it. But for me specifically, it's a full circle moment, fellas, because like I was in recruitment, you know what I'm saying? Like I hired people. Not only that, but I was once upon a time like the person applying for jobs, trying to get a job, right? So it's so many different emotions. One is kind of like, okay, I kind of get, you know, the jobs, you know, point of view now, because like I'm literally preparing for, you know, my qualifications and what I'm looking for in a candidate. But I also understand theirs because I was in the same seat. And with that being said, you know, I am thinking about, you know, my managerial style, you know, how I want to manage, you know, do I want to be, you know, kind of, what you would call it, like micromanaging, or do I want to give him his freedom and space? You know, do I want it to be more casual? Do I want to keep it professional? You know, but I decided to just be me, you know what I'm saying? And also, you know, put myself in their shoes and think about how I wanted to be managed when I was an employee, and, you know, kind of go from there, you know what I'm saying? But it's interesting because this is why I say, fellas, like, everything happens for a reason, and the things that you think are, let me make sure I'm not fucking late to the interview. I got time. The things that you like, some of the hardest negative times in your life can be the most gratifying or beneficial, right? So like, fellas, I wouldn't be talking to y'all or have 1% Academy if, you know, my ex didn't break that lease, or I didn't break up with her for her to break the lease, and if my job didn't let me go, right? But when I was at that job and I was working a 10-hour day, stressful, whatever the case may be, I had an assistant, right? And my assistant was working alongside with me, and he was great. He was phenomenal, right? And he's one of the first candidates I'm interviewing, you know, for this role, where the person that I'm interviewing, I didn't even tell you the role, they're gonna be doing all of my editing, fellas. So for what I do, fellas, the most tedious thing that takes me the most time is editing my long form and short form videos, right? If I'm able to eliminate that time, I will be not only able to put out more, but I'll also be able to improve a lot of the systems and a lot of the long-term projects that I have within 1% Academy. You shouldn't do this right away. You know, you want to get to a certain financial threshold within your business before you start hiring people. And one thing that John Mark always says, you need to get great at what you're hiring for, right? Like the mistake a lot of coaches and content creators make, or just really anybody in the entrepreneur space, they just start a business and then they try to hire off rip, and like they haven't even been in the trenches enough to teach that individual anything. You know what I'm saying? Or have individuals in place to teach them. And when you're in the beginning, when it's just you can't hire managers to manage people or teach them. You have to teach them, right? So like, I'm a great editor. You know what I'm saying? I know how to edit my intros, my long form, my short form, the style I want. So it's really just about creating the SOPs and then, you know, delivering those to him, and, you know, seeing how he does. You know what I'm saying? definitely excited about this call. But yeah, man, it's kind of like a full circle moment for me, fellas. Definitely gonna take my business to the next level because like once I got the video done, fellas, I could just go to the next one. I don't got to worry about editing it. You know what I'm saying? And this role could potentially grow. You know, I maybe, you know, he could even post them. That'll save me a lot of time. You know, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But I'm super excited to be at this stage, to be blessed to, you know, be able to have an employee, you know, and be able to pay them and it, you know, not hurt. But it's really not hurting because it's all of that time I'm getting back is going to be invested into my business and I'll be able to make more money. But again, fellas, you want to make sure I'm not going to give you guys a number, but this isn't something you want to do when you first start a business. You know, I've been in business a little less than a year, but, you know, humbly speaking, I move a lot faster than a lot of guys just because of my work ethic and my resilience. So it really, and I've had people tell me this, and I hate talking about myself, so I'm not saying this to brag, but I've had people tell me like, yo, bro, I thought you was in this game for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the case. It's been less than a year. So when you know, are extremely focused and dialed in like I am, you can move fast. You know what I'm saying? Faster than other individuals. So, you know, not based on the time frame, but based on, you know, the results that I'm getting, I'm at the stage where I can hire someone. So about to hop on this, man. You know, see if he's a good fit, and, you know, we'll see. You know, but, you know, this is an individual I work with. The trust is already there. And I'd rather hire somebody that I've worked with before and I see their work ethic and the trust is there, that I'll have to train and get them hit, versus somebody that can come in immediately and know what they're doing, but is more so like not a good fit culturally, ironically enough. Like, I want to work with people that I like. And I'm sure, you know, he does as well. And we got along extremely well. Like, anything that I had to delegate, he would do within my role. You know what I'm saying? So like, not only his speed of work, but his quality of work was directly correlated with me. And there was never a time, I want to say very rarely, where like he fucked up on some shit, you know? So the trust is already there, but, you know, we'll have to see if this aligns with him, and if, you know, cause it's a quick learning curve. You know what I'm saying? Especially him not having much experience with editing. So we'll see. Again, it's something you can learn quickly, but we'll see. You know, so I'm super excited, man. About to hop on this call. Let y'all get a little sneak peek.
I'm doing great. Actually, I'm currently in the province right now. My grandmother's funeral wake. So she died a few days ago. So we just traveled from Luzon to Mindanao. So almost 2 days land travel. It's a sudden happenings. But I'll be home in a few. This weekend I'll be traveling back to Manila.
Awesome. Okay. Well, first and foremost, brother, I'm super sorry to hear that. You know, my condolences to you and your family. Definitely, you know, keep you in my prayers. And I appreciate you taking the call, even with those circumstances. You know what I'm saying? How have things been, you know, since both on? What have you been doing up to?
I've been doing editing before. Wherein I was using CapCut Pro and Adobe.
So what I love to do, bro, I love to give you an overview of like what I do, you know, exactly what I'm looking for, some of the bottlenecks that I'm experiencing, and where, you know, we're potentially trying to find someone that could come in and provide value. And then, you know, I'll answer any questions you have, and then at the end I'll ask you some questions. Does that sound like a plan?
No problem.
My God.
That's how we used to do. That's how we used to do.
Facts. Exactly.
It's really been a while since the last time we talked. Imagine it's almost a year.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. Time really flies. And
You know what,
where you are
Algie?
right now.
It might exactly be a year. You know, like I'm looking at the date now.
Absolutely. This is the exact date that we received the lab letter from the general manager.
That's crazy. This is definitely the exact day we gotta let go, man. Full circle moment.
Then you sent an email for the exact date.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. The bottleneck is, you know, I'm kind of at the point where the thing that takes me the most time is editing the content and, you know, getting it posted, right? And if I could spend that time more useful, you know, improving systems or focusing on my clients, I believe, we'd be able to grow a lot faster, if that makes sense, right? So this is my YouTube. At this current time, I have over 14,000 subscribers. Pretty persistent with the posting. I typically, like to post anywhere from, 2 to 5 long form a week, and then shorts 3 to 4 a day. And then I always post the best shorts from YouTube and repost them on Instagram, whatever the case may be. Instagram is pretty big as well, about 15,000. Basically post a lot of the short form that you just saw on YouTube on Instagram. Just kind of go back and forth with those two engines.
How would you like to have the edited video looks like? Would you like to have it the same as what you've done on your shorts? Or how would you like to have it be impacted for our audience?
Great question. So it will be literally exactly like my editing style. Nothing new. So I'll have exact SOPs for, there's about 4 to 5 different long form type of videos I make, but the short form will be pretty much the same. And it'll be an exact way that I make them. And so it'll just be a learning curve, but it won't be, anything doing anything new on top of my editing style, if that makes sense. Yeah, we could definitely do that, bro. I could have a folder for you of B-roll that could match up with what I'm, if it fits the vid and it matches what I'm talking about, we could definitely do that.
Sure.
Yeah. So, fresh week, fellas. Last week of the fucking month. Definitely want to finish off strong. Definitely going to finish off strong. It's been a very productive Sunday. I did a really, really deep clean. I always do a really deep clean at least once to twice a month, like baseboards and all. Watched church, went to hot yoga. Just got off a call with my brother Joey. Got one more call with my brother Doug that I'm about to hop on. And then, lock in on some more work, fellas. But I feel pretty good, man. We 2 months into the fucking year, man. This shit really has been flying the fuck by. Really has been flying the fuck by. As you can see, I switched up my set up a little bit. So I've been using a Mac Mini and a monitor now. I'm not going to disclose why. If you know, you know. But all I can say is times are definitely changing with the AI, man. The opportunities to level up and make money is nuts. The amount of millionaires that AI will make will be more than anything across the time of humanity, more than internets, more than e-commerce, more than brick and mortar, more than everything. I promise you. So if you're not educating yourself, and not only educating yourself but taking action with what's going on with AI, I can promise you right now, brother, you're behind. So I'm about to hop on a call with my brother Doug, man. This is his last call. Y'all know I hate last calls, but at the same time, I love him. Doug was able to gain 14 pounds lean in 12 weeks, man. Super proud of my brother. Doug's one of the youngest brothers I've ever had. I know I have the verification of if you're not a certain age, you can't join. If a guy joins and he's not at that certain age, or he books a call and he's not that certain age, I'll still conduct the call, but I'm very strict on with who I let in the 1% Academy, with that age barrier. But Doug is a killer, and I knew he was a good fit.
There we go. That's the call. Okay, I joined the wrong call and shit. God damn. Yeah.
What's the fucking word, doggy?
What up with you? Man, look, right? We're in a goddamn blizzard right now, right?
Uh-huh.
And, yo, this week, I ain't gonna hold you. I know you're tired of hearing this shit, but it click. No, hear me out, right? Now, hold on. Trying to die here. Hold on, my fault. All right, look. All right, anyway. How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm always blessed to talk to you.
Oh, stop. No, but, yeah, man. It's been a long journey, man. Long journey.
Talk to me, though, doggy. What clicked?
And so, on our call, I don't know, something, it wasn't even a call. It was just, I don't know, someone was just fucking, just take the risk, start doing more and shit. So I started doing more. I started actually taking risks. And goddamn, look at this shit. See all the packages? I don't know if it's right back there, but see that?
Yeah, I see it.
You see it? Bruh, I had like 12 sales in a day. All because I stuck with it. So it was like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Is that the most sales you ever had in a day?
Yeah, in the day, yeah. It's the most money I made in a day. It's crazy.
Doggy, you ended with a 58% powerless completion rate, which is terrible, right? So despite you gaining weight, despite you learning a lot, your inputs didn't match the ambitions that you had when you joined 1% Academy, right? You told me that you wanted to get to 210, you got to 207. You told me you wanted to quit your 9 to 5 to make 10 to 20K. You had your, which is a far fetched. It is, but it's not. It's something that is possible in 12 weeks, right? But to me, why it took you 12 weeks to have your best week of sales?
Yeah.
It could have just been week 2, week 3. You know what I'm saying? You told me you wanted to be the best testimonial I ever had, brother. The best testimonial I ever had a 96 powerless completion rate. You feel me? So you got to stay persistent with these inputs on a day-to-day basis, whether you with cry or you not. Because I can assure you, it's not laziness. You're not lazy. You're one of the most ambitious young men that I know. But you have to direct that that energy, persistently into one thing, and not trying to do 5 things and focus. Your main thing is focus, focus, focus. What is focus, Doug? Saying yes to one thing and no to everything else. Just like you did this week. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But when it comes to fitness and nutrition, obviously you got my number. You can hit me at any time. Do you got any questions for me that I can answer for you that while I got you on the call in regards to that?
I had this question earlier. So will a training tracker also still be available after this call, or is it like it's taken away? I lose access.
You got everything, doggy, for the rest of your life.
Okay, so no one value. Value, straight value.
Yes, sir, doggy.
So on short, I asked you this already, but like even on Instagram, how once I actually get on Instagram, how would I even maneuver that side of the like? That's a different world.
It's a whole different lane, and I can't give you a answer on the call, bro. It's all gonna depend on it's gonna depend on like what works for you, bro. Obviously I can give you, hey, you'll go viral with this reel, but if that reel doesn't resonate with your personal brand, it's all for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't have any modules on Instagram just yet, but I definitely will. But it definitely is a whole nother ball game because like it's way harder to keep people's attention. You know what I'm saying? What I would say, Doug, I would just focus on YouTube for 6 to 9 months. And then like even if it's not 6 to 9 months, once your YouTube starts jumping, like make an Instagram and then just say on YouTube, yo, follow me on Instagram, and then build your audience like that.
Okay. How consistent? You said 5 videos. Okay. It's a little. I got. You feel me? How consistent? 5 videos ain't 5 videos on YouTube
A week?
Yeah,
That's decent. Yeah. When I grew my channel the fastest, though, I was posting a video a day and 4 shorts a day. And I grew to 10K subs in 4 months.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the more volume, the better. Now, obviously, it's not just about the volume, right? You got to make sure that you doubling down on what's working while being consistent, because you could be consistently doing the bare minimum, right? So it's more than just consistency. But with that, with which I'm doing coaching though, brother. You're more so doing brand awareness and building a personal brand all around to direct people to your business models that is more so a product, not a service. Right. So I think you'll be fine with 3 to 4 a week, bro. I would stick to that.
Okay. With editing, like I know for you edit long ass videos. It's impressive. I ain't gonna hold you. It's impressive. Longest in abs. It's impressive. Feel me? But you edit the long ass videos, right? How do you do you part them out like day by day? Like do you like Monday I'm gonna work on it for like 30 an hour, and then tomorrow I'm gonna work on it here, and do that, or do you just knock everything out at once? Because the thing here is like now, it's like once I get to editing this shit takes like 3 hours. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes, it's gonna take 3 hours, brother. That's YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna take 3 hours.
You split it up? Or
Nah,
you just do it all at once?
that's the thing. That's gonna depend on your schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's gonna depend. Like if you work, like I'll put it like this, Doug. I was working a 9 to 5 and still posting a video a day and hitting the gym and in a toxic relationship. So it's possible something's just gonna have to give. For me, it was sleep
Yeah.
and my sanity. I was driving myself nuts, but I was getting them vids up. You feel me? It's possible. There's 168 hours in a week. If you want to make the time, you'll make the time. You feel me? So it's possible.
Okay. And you also said the school is also here for life, right?
For life!
Okay. I'll be in that motherfucker. I'll be there.
Doggy, I better see you at every group call, man. Don't be a dweeb.
You're going to see me. You're going to see.
Say no more, doggy. Say no more, man.
I said I was gonna say in the video, we definitely should raise the price. The value is actually crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. She'll like literally like, yo, change your price, goddamn it. So yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. That means a lot, bro. That means a lot. That means a lot, doggy. But like I tell all you guys, man, you didn't invest in a coach, you invested in a brother. Not just for 12 weeks, for the rest of your fucking life, doggy. Well, if you need me, brother, hit me at any time. Call me at any time. I'm always here for you. I still want to see you on the group calls, doggy. But just because you leave 1% Academy, that doesn't mean stop using the powerless and start being a dweeb. You invested in a system to use for the rest of your life.
Yeah. That's the thing. That shit would change your life. Yo, like, I get it. Raise your motherfucking price. Oh, shit. Raise your motherfucking prices as you should, nigga. As you should. Yeah, nigga.
I appreciate that, doggy.
I really appreciate you. You really changed the nigga perspective. You really helping lives. You helping niggas. Like, you realize helping niggas. Like, yo, it's crazy. And it's crazy because I joined, right? Oh, fuck. And most of the time, like, I'm skeptical, like, yo, is this shit da-da-da? But, like, got my money's worth, like, straight up. And got 50%. I did ass as fuck, right? But still got my money's worth. It's I mean, clap it up. For him. Call your mother, 100K a month, all that shit. Keep going.
I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Hey, same to you, doggy. I better see you getting 100K a month too. It's time.
It's time. Say it, okay. It's time.
It's time!
It's time, man. Yeah. It's time.
It's time, doggy. If you need me, hit me!
I got you.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, fellas. I'm still musty from the hot yoga, man. I just got back home and got right to work, so about to hop in the shower, get some more work done. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Testimony for crowd, right? You could come in this motherfucker, black, dog, sheep, white, cat, mouse, fucking monkey, anything, literally anything. And he's going to get you right. I promise to God, like, yo, he will literally curate things so you can win. He will literally have you come from the gutter and teach you. It's the value. And I'm one of them niggas that's skeptical about everything, right? I'll look at this shit and be like, yo, what the fuck am I even doing this shit for? But one day the shit will really click. Like, you're going to be like, damn, every single thing this nigga is preaching is facts. Everything this nigga preaching is the truth. And it's going to click. And you're going to be like, wow, my life is really changing. And this is really what I wanted. Like, he's going to give you a power list, and he's going to, for me, curate the shit to you. And it's all to help you win. He's literally right here beside you every week. Nobody else does this shit, right? Then he gives you a community that you have access to for the rest of your goddamn life. Adding value. Group calls every Wednesday? Come on now. And it's not even that, right? Even fitness-wise, my nigga, he will give you programs and to tell you to track this shit, and you will win. Like, he literally gives you the blueprint to win. It's crazy. It's crazy. Gives you the blueprint, and he holds you accountable. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Lock in with Cry. I'm a testimonial. Shit changed my life. I swear to God. I came in this motherfucker and with no purpose. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. I thought plumbing was my passion and shit like that, but nah, fuck that. Nah. Then I got in a loop, just thinking. The whole time, all I had to do was follow the fucking plan. And this shit will change your life. And it changed mine. And I'm not even exaggerating shit. I'm dead fucking ass. I'm dead fucking ass. No dick eat. But it's a testimonial. Lock with Cry. Tap in. Yeah.
Girl, it's natural, I give you back. Shows just how you ask. What's the passcode? I let your mans know I'm going bad on this baby. I'm going crazy. I wasn't always as rude. That's just how you made me. I've been trapping in these jewels and they going crazy. Around these California girls on my Perry KT.
It's 4:47 a.m., fellas. As you can see, maybe you can't see, I did switch the robe up. It was that time, man. You know what I'm saying? Had to come black. Had to come UGG. Switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But today's gonna be a little different. You know, I got some things scheduled on my calendar that, you know, are scheduled typically at the time that I would go to the gym. So I'm actually gonna go to the gym right now and train. I actually haven't took you guys to the gym with me in a minute. So I'm excited about that. I did my last video standing up for the group call that you guys saw, but I never really got a chance to speak about it, man. When I first got this desk, I tried to put it together myself, but I'm not the most handy person, so I fucked it up. But, you know, I had my brother Mange come through, set it up for me, fix it. You know, it stands up, which works really, really well for me. I would say definitely first thing in the morning, I like to be standing up, you know, to get awake, you know what I'm saying, versus sitting down when I'm still a little bit tired. Let me grab my Alani. Then I will also say group calls, I like to be standing up because I'm energetic. One-on-one calls, typically the same. But like evening deep work sessions, anything like that, I'll probably sit down. But you guys hear me say it all the time, man. Like how you start your mornings is so important for the rest of the fucking day. Because you win days, you win weeks, you win weeks, you win months, you win months, you win years, fellas. But I can tell you right now, you won't win the fucking day unless you win the morning. What are the high level stats you can put in the morning on a day-to-day basis to be the minutes you have to be, right? You should be eating the frog with the shit that you don't want to do first thing in the morning when you have the most physical and cognitive energy. Right, when I was a skinny dude, fellas, maybe you're a skinny dude right now or a fat fuck, it's fine. I've been there. I was starting my day off at the gym. Why? Because I knew that was the shit that I didn't want to do. So I ate the frog. What is eat the frog, fellas? And for those that don't know, if I got dinner and frog, which am I going to eat first? I hope you motherfuckers had the frog first. So that way we can go to sleep with the dinner tasting in your mouth. It's the same thing with life, with the tasks that you must complete on a day-to-day basis to be the minute you wish to be. And check every single seat. Charisma Church Security Cloud Cash. This shit is not a fucking game, man. It's February 24th. I remember when it was January 1st. I remember when all you dudes were saying, this is my year, this is what I'm gonna do. I've been there. I was doing that shit every fucking year. Every day matters, brother. You're running out of fucking time. Something has to give. If you don't wake up with a fucking certain sense of urgency to do what you need to do on a day-to-day basis to be the man that you have to be, you'll be the same man in 2027, 2028. Something has to change. You're running from the work. Everything that you want is on the other side of uncomfortability, and I can tell you right now, you know it! Part of the reason you're not where you want to be is because the uncomfortability that you're running away from is getting up early and doing the shit that you don't want to do before work. That margin, that 59, just get it the fuck done or don't. If somebody came to me with a gun and said everything that you want is on the other side of waking up early, holy shit, would I get up? It's really that simple. Because like I said before, you wake up 2 hours earlier than the average individual, but at the end of the year, you have 30 more days in them. How the fuck can they keep up with you if you got 30 more days in them? It's inevitable, right? So before I go to the gym, I'll actually show you guys a little bit of, you know, like what I do and like what my power list looks like. I never really showed you guys my power list. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you guys see the whiteboard with like my scrolling stuff. One of those is on my power list, but I never show you guys my power list. You know, I like to lead by example. You know, I think a reason like why a lot of guys join 1% Academy and a lot of guys, you know, I can get on a call and call somebody a dweeb is because not only am I'm not being a dweeb, but I'm also using the same systems that I'm telling my brothers to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm a dictator telling them, oh, go to the gym, use your power list, but I'm not doing the same thing. Use your Google Calendar, but I'm not doing the same thing. So I'll actually show you guys right now. I'll just use this phone. So here is my Google Calendar, right? Typically, as you can see, I would, let me scroll up a little bit. Typically, as you can see, I would be doing YouTube right now, but like I said, I'm about to switch it and go to the gym because I got some other stuff at the time I would go to the gym. But this is more so my power list right here, right? 5 a.m. wake up at the very latest, right? Read. I got to get 25 stories on Instagram, 2 reels, 3 shorts. I got to do the stretches that my doctor gave me for my hip. And then I got 45 on IG Max, and then I have no impulsive purchases. And this more so is my to-do list for the day, like of deep work session tasks and quantified tasks that must get done. And, you know, I'm going to, you know, knock them out. One thing that I was speaking about on the group call that's important, fellas, of course you got your power list, but this is more so for, you know, it could be for anybody, fellas. It could be if you're working a 9 to 5, that's a little bit more higher pace. And it could be like if you're doing trading, e-commerce, real estate, content creation. Of course, you got your power list of high leverage tasks. Like as you can see, my power list, 2 reels, 3 shorts, stories, right? But the to-dos are more so like loops and like quantified tasks during your deep work sessions, right? So like I'm looking at my to-dos right now, and one of them is to, the number one thing that I gotta do is to map out the SOPs and the game plan for the employee that I just hired yesterday. I did hire him, by the way. Well, I offered him. We'll see if he signs the offer. So I'm mapping out the SOPs and the game plan for him. All the SOP, fellas, it stands for Standard Operating Procedure. So that just means basically how-to videos and guides of everything I'm gonna be asking him to do, which takes a shit ton of time. But it is what it is. So that's like the number one thing I gotta focus on outside of like my little like reading, the reel, going to the gym, and then something else I got on here. That's like the needle moving task for me today outside of my power list. So that's gonna be the main focus. And then I'll go to the next thing, and then I'll go to the next thing. One thing that I always end my day with, fellas, is that I spoke about a little bit on the last vlog is journaling. You know, I've been journaling every day, man. I can't wait to, when I make 100K a month, you know, really dive deep into my thoughts and the process behind it. And then next to journal, I just switched it and kind of concise it together. It says plan tomorrow, today. That's basically, I create this list of what I'm gonna do the night before. I created this list last night. I always like to do that. I used to do it in the morning, but I've come to find that in the morning, I don't really wanna waste that mental real estate on thinking what's the priority. I'd rather get it done the night before. But that's a little bit about, you know, what it looks like right now, fellas. I want to say, I don't know what week we are in this journey with making 100K a month, but it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey. I'm almost a year. I haven't even been a business owner for a year. It'll be a year in about a month. So I've been chatting, man. I'm actually about to get ready for the gym. I'll see y'all there. Peace. Yo, fellas, let me know, man, in the comments. I can't be the only one that, like, most days, like, fellas, like, if there was a fucking case study of 10 days of Cry's life, most days I'll wake up with songs in my, like, head, and I gotta play them sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm, like, doing a fast from music. But in this case, like, I'm on my way to the gym, I'm gonna play some shit, like, this shit is stuck in my head, bro.
Die for the mother, keep that shit 100. I know you wanna vacate to a place where you could take pictures, post on Insta. Your friends say they miss you, but they don't really miss you. They don't really miss you. Rule number 1 to be a boss ass bitch. Never let a clown nigga try to play you. If he play you, then rule number 2 is fuck his best friends and make him yes man. That's how you feel?
I never really talk about dick that I wanna give you or places I wanna get to.
Best gym in Texas, man.
All right, fellas, we hitting the arms today, man. So we're gonna start with the cry curls, superset that with barbell curls, and then we're gonna triple set that with some forearm exercises. I'll show y'all in a second. Now for the triple set, fellas, what I like to do is I'm gonna work my forearms, right? You don't want a big upper arm with small lower arms. You're gonna look like a fucking dweeb. So this is what I'll do. Put it behind me, and I'm just lifting up. Got one more. All right, fellas, we on to the second segment. It's my second set. Got overhead tricep extensions. And then we gonna superset that with tricep kickback. Big boy weight. So girl on my tricep. Fuck. I'm gonna do another forearm movement, fellas, that I like to do. Sit right here. I got my wrist like right above my knees, and I'm just using my fingertips to lift the weight. I have to do 40. It's working right here. Waking up early, fellas, be like a, you good. Waking up early, fellas, it'd be like a full circle moment when I go to the gym, cause like that's all my dad used to make me do, like 5 a.m. workouts, dribbling drills, shooting, layups, sprints, and I hated that shit, man. Like, little did I know my dad was just trying to make me be great, but I don't even think he knew, or maybe I don't even think he thought that I would still do that as an adult, cause like I hated it so much, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I always tell y'all, never trust your perception of a negative or positive experience, because all we know is what we feel in the moment, and that counts for nothing. So all those mornings, I hated it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like now, if I don't wake up at 4 or 5, my day is fucked. Like I feel like shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I feel like it was a blessing in disguise, man. So whatever the fuck you going through, fellas, it may be uncomfortable in the moment. Maybe you adopting a new identity to be the man you want to be, whatever it is. Embrace it, bro. Your future self will thank you for it. Gonna switch to some cable bicep curls, and I'm gonna superset these with some close grip pull-ups. When you do close grip pull-ups, fellas, it'll target the biceps. You do wide, it's gonna target the back. So I'm gonna switch it up today. I'm gonna superset these with some close grips, and then hit triceps again, hit abs. Then we're gonna get up out this bitch. Too light. Here we go. Slow and controlled.
Fuck. All right, fellas. I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm fucking with some new angles, man, but about to finish out with some triceps. I'm gonna do a superset. I'm gonna do underhand tricep pull downs, and I'm gonna superset that with the singular johns, hit abs, and then we out, man. The mistake I made, fellas, is I ain't eat nothing, man. I was talking to y'all too much this morning. Short on time, so I just left. Don't got no protein bars in that bitch. I'm hungry as fuck, and I didn't make my protein shake. Dweeb shit. Here we go. This one right here, fellas, is probably my favorite tricep movement. These right here.
Pour me up, baby, I've been drinking. I've been thinking we should've linked it. Call me up, baby, I've been drinking. I'm so faded and your bed sinking. I've been thinking, why haven't we linked this up? Yeah. You being friendly to the fuckboys.
All right, fellas. Got back from the gym, showered, ate. Got the protein shake right here, man. About to go get a haircut. Long overdue, man. Have y'all seen what was under this do-rag, bro? Bro, I'm looking homeless. You feel me? And like when I was broke, I used to woof. It wasn't by choice. Like I had to woof because like couldn't afford to get a haircut that often. Now that's not the case. Now I'm doing well for myself, fellas, right? But the thing about it, the dilemma is that my barber is like, and I'm not saying this to be biased, I got like the best barber in Dallas, like no cap. Best barber in Dallas. So like literally, fellas, it's like booking concert tickets for like Drake. Like he opened his books once a month, and when he opened the motherfuckers, you better click that link as soon as that nigga open them or it's up. It's up, bro. Like I clicked it, like he opened his books at like 9 a.m. every Sunday. I clicked that bitch at 9:05. Nigga, it was like 6 days available out of the whole month. You know what I'm saying? And he you know, it's $85 a cut, which isn't really bad to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm definitely getting an $85 cut, but that's really what it be, fellas. I don't be woofing by I be woofing by choice, but not by choice, because like my barber just be so booked up. You know what I'm saying? But it's long overdue, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer that, you know, when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you perform well. So it's definitely long overdue, man. Need one. So I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace.
Don't know the village. 1, 2, Blueface. Yeah. All 4 tonight.
You know, one thing about it, fellas, that I've learned, good leaders are good repeaters, right? I've said this plenty of times, and I'm gonna keep saying it, man. It's a lot of great feelings as a man, you know, a bank deposit, getting a new job, getting a chick number, whatever the case may be. But it's nothing better than getting that fresh cut. But I lied. It's even better, right? When you got the physique to match that motherfucker. Like, cause when you get a cut, fellas, it hit. When I was a skinny dude and I got cuts, it hit. But when you're jacked, like, fellas, when I take this bitch off and the shit popping out, brother. It's different, man. I'm looking. You ever seen that Jason Tatum meme when he be like, when I get a cut, I'm top 5, and the dude like top 5 what? He just like top 5. That's how I feel.
I think I'm top 5. Top 5 what? Top 5.
The fuck was they thinking? You vulnerable? Yeah. You got them lens, tailor diamonds, and a heart of gold.
All right, fellas. Currently at the mall, man. Gotta re-up on some cologne. This is not a IP for my guys at 1% Academy. If you know, you know. This is not an IP. But I'm about to re-up on something, man. May show y'all, may not. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's when it comes to colognes, man, sometimes you have to gatekeep. But we'll see. We'll see. The masculine one? Okay. Yeah, the fresh one. Okay. I appreciate that. Okay. Will do. Alright, so what I picked up, fellas, I'll show y'all real quick before I leave. Picked up Lafayette bar number 9. Definitely a re-up for me, man. Something I'll wear for the rest of my life. She gave me a few samples too, which I'll get into in a second. But I'm probably like, cry, why the fuck you spending $500 on some cologne? There's some things as a man, fellas, that you don't want to like cheapskate with if you got it, like cars, fragrances, even clothes to a certain extent, you know. You always want to invest in quality, you know, with those items. You know, it's more so an investment, you know what I'm saying? I've had like, you know, I'm a single guy, fellas, so like, you know, looks aren't everything, but it's the first barrier of entry, you know what I'm saying? And one of the best compliments you can receive, and this is for male or female, is you smell good. I would say if somebody tells you you have great energy or you smell good, I think those are the top 2 compliments you can receive, you know what I'm saying? And this is a top 3 fragrance for me, maybe even top 2, you know what I'm saying? Something I recommend all my guys at 1% Academy. Ran out, had to get some more. And, you know, I'm blessed to be able to buy something like that and it not hurt my pockets. I'm a big, you know, firm believer of if you can buy something twice and it doesn't like go outside your budget, do it, right? That's the first lesson. Second lesson is, I told this story before in like one of my older vlogs, but like when I was broke, I used to come to the mall and I used to like, I knew I couldn't afford none of the good colognes. So I would act like I was gonna get something, but really I was just like trying to get free samples, you know what I'm saying? And it got to a point where they started to catch on and they wouldn't give me nothing for free. Like after it worked for the first time, after that, it never worked again, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm buying something, they always give me free samples, right? And I heard Kevin Hart actually say this. He said like, the more money you get, the more free stuff that you receive, right? And I couldn't agree more, but it's not even in the realm of just finances, fellas. I think it's in the realm of everything in life, right? You think about physical fitness. I would say that the better your physique gets, the less you really have to do to maintain it, you know? Like, I've only been strength training, fellas, 3 to 4 times a week max, and then I've been boxing. Typically, I strength train 5 to 6, but I would argue my physique has looked better. like nothing has changed. I look just as lean, if not leaner. You know what I'm saying? Probably because I'm doing a little bit more cardio. But even with women, like it seems like when you can't get chicks, or like when you single, it's hard, right? But as soon as you like in a long committed relationship or you married, that's when every chick wants you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird paradigm that like the less that you want something, the more available it becomes. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just picked this up, fellas. About to go back to the crib, lock in on some deep work. Got a long day of calls. We gonna see where the day take us. All right, fellas. About to eat lunch, man. Pray before you eat. If you don't pray before you eat, you're a dweeb. We got the steak, rice, you know, salsa, corn. Got the, you know, I don't even know what this is, but it's healthy. My meal prep gave it to me, so I eat it. Got the electrolytes, you know what I'm saying? Elements, highly recommend. Water, you know what I'm saying? Got a call in 15 minutes, so I gotta eat fairly quickly with my brother Alex. And then I got 3 calls after that. I believe I got a call with my brother Gibb, a call with my brother Kyrie, and a call with my brother Ramsey. So 4 calls today. I like to stay around 3 max, 2 to 3 max. After that, it starts bleeding into other things that are just as important, you know? And it's not necessarily the calls themselves, it's preparing for the calls. Like, I don't just get on calls with guys and just freestyle and bullshit. Like, I'm looking at their objectives, I'm looking at where they are in the program, I'm looking at their powerless completion rate, I'm looking at their macronutrients the previous week, making sure everything's logged in the 1% training tracker. The content guys, I'm watching their videos, looking at their shorts, looking at their titles, looking at their thumbnails, you know what I'm saying? So every one of my brothers, when you consider the call and the prep, it's about, it could range from 30 minutes to an hour. No, it could range 45 minutes to an hour because the call is 30 minutes. So yeah, it could range 45 minutes to an hour, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, anything above 3 is really pushing it for me, you know, on a days where I got to hit my KPIs, provide value to you guys, you know, or whatever else I got going on throughout the day. It can kind of bleed into other stuff. So I like to stay, you know, typically 3 to 4, but, you know, when you scaling and you growing and you implementing new processes and you trying to make 100K a month, you know, sometimes you'll have days where, you know, it doesn't fall within that threshold, which is fine. You know, like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so blessed that I kind of didn't know what I was doing in the beginning of 1% Academy. Not that I didn't know what I was doing, but I wasn't educated on the most efficient ways to do things, right? Not even educated, but I just didn't get enough reps in to know, okay, I need to change this. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to fit like information into 2 calls that really, or information into 1 call that really could have just been 2 calls. You know what I'm saying? And I was doing like hour-long calls, like 8 calls a day when I first started. And you got to think like, it's like your first time going to the gym. Like, you don't even, you think about your first time you went to the gym, like before you was educated on fitness, fellas, like you really didn't know. You probably was in that bitch for 3 hours. Now that you're more educated, you know you really only need an hour to 90 minutes to time your breaks and to target, you know, 1-2 specific muscle groups max to be the man you got to be from a physical fitness acumen. It's the same with business. Now I'm more educated, but me going through the trenches and not knowing what I was doing, those first 3 to 6 months, as far as like fulfillment, you know, and efficiency, allowed me to build like a disciplined muscle and a work ethic to know that I could tap into that mode if need be, like a day like today where I got 4 calls, editing this vlog, still hit the gym, went to get my hair cut. You know, I still got to do my reading today. I didn't do my reading yet. That's the beautiful thing about, man, like when you go through hard times and you get through them, you always got that memory of the proof, like I did this before, I got through this. This new shit ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hurry up and eat, fellas. I got about 10 minutes, and then I'll give y'all a little sneak peek of the call. Peace. Doggy! Can you hear me?
Hey.
We live.
Yeah.
My boy in the stew with it?
Yeah, got it. Right here, this is set up.
I'm fucking with it, doggy. That's the Newman, ain't it?
Yeah, got it right here. So.
My guy.
Yeah, shit.
Talk to me, doggy, man. How was last week? What you're doing? Because music is one of those things like, like I know I'm gonna wake up and listen to the music. It's really like, damn, something's pissing my heart, or damn, my homies, let me go. Okay. All right, doggy. No body weight logged right here. Where the fuck is we at?
So my palms and trust in my arms. If y'all haven't noticed by now, I'm an R&B nigga, man. I am. I got the Yasso going, right? If you gonna be a fucking dweeb and have a sweet tooth, go with the Yassos, fellas. Yasso, can y'all see it? The Yasso, you know what I'm saying? Low calorie, high protein, no, you know, sugars. I think, I think there's like less than 5 grams of sugar or no sugar. Good shit, man. This is my probably my favorite flavor. I like cookies and cream or the coffee chocolate chip. You know, one of the midday snacks. So why not? You know what I'm saying? But about to hop on the second call today with my brother Kyrie. So I'll let y'all get a sneak peek.
Yo.
It's the fucking word, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed. 3 weeks in, 9 to go, brother. Talk to me. How's it been?
It's been good, bro. Obviously, me getting sick didn't help, but so far, bro, it's been a challenge, but a good challenge. A good challenge for me.
I was able to watch the vid that you did get up, so I do want to give you some feedback on that one. So overall, brother, this was a great video, bro. Especially like I want to say this is what your fifth vid in the trenches, fifth or fourth.
Fifth or fourth vid, yeah.
This was a great vid, bro. You're definitely moving with speed with the like you're not taking two vids to implement the shit I'm telling you. Like I could tell you really dialed in on these calls and you implemented everything I'm telling you. And it's gonna be uncomfortable, but that's how you're gonna grow the fastest. We're optimizing for speed, not comfortability. We got 12 weeks to seek pain, but during these 12 weeks, I want you to build a foundation from a skill set perspective that'll propel you to like run up a bag for the rest of your life with this coaching shit, right? Which you did in this vid. Great title, great thumbnail, solid length. I love that angle. I've never seen that before. I think that's dope. I think that could definitely set you apart. I thought the intro was great, and similar to one of your previous vids, I thought you had great energy. The only cons, right? So one of my brother Kenny, he used to do this too in the beginning. As a new channel, you have to relate before you attack, right? So you started off the vid like just getting on niggas' ass for having gym anxiety, right? Which is cool. You were right? Like you're jacked. You've already done it, but they don't know that, right? So they can see you jacked, but they like you have like the reason that like guys resonate with me is because like I was a skinny dweeb. Right? A lot of the pain points that they're going through, whether they're skinny, whether they're trying to get out of their 9 to 5, whether they're addicted to porn, whether a chick broke their heart, I've blatantly told them I've been through it. So the trust is there, right? You need to build that trust before you attack them. And you did, but you did it in the middle of the video and you just greased over it. So in the middle of the vid, you told me that you were used to go like I want to say where you said you used to like drive in the parking lot and then pull off because there was too many people and then used to stretch in the corner, right? Great. But you got to tell those stories like we did when we scripted it out. So it needs to be, fellas, I used to drive to the parking lot at like 5 p.m. when I would get off work, man. And I would see all these cars, man. And I literally would sit in my car contemplating, like, fuck, like, all these people are going to see me. Like, what are they going to think? And at this time, fellas, I just really cared about what people think. I even called one time, fellas, I literally got out of my car, took 2 steps, and got back in, right? Like, I cared more about what people thought than me getting jacked. I was a people pleaser for people that didn't even know me from a can of paint. You have to tell it, like, you got to bring that out, right? Then with the stretching in the corner, you'll be like, fellas, like, it was a smaller gym, so it was really nowhere to hide, but, like, I just went to the corner. I recall this one time, like, it was a chick, and, like, I could have just stretched right next to the chick, but, like, I openly went to the corner, fellas, so, like, nobody would see me. Like, I was terrified. I promise you, I've been where you are. You got to do that, and then be like, you a fucking dweeb if you don't go, and then do that. And then be like, y'all see my physique? I got through that shit. You can get through it too. So it's kind of like you calling them out, but you encourage them as well. You want to have a healthy balance of both.
Balance between the two of
You know what I'm saying? Especially in the beginning, right? But once you build like the authority, you can have a whole vid where you call the niggas out. You can. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's
like if you meet someone new in real life, you instantly just start calling them out versus your day one homie that you've been like you built that. I got that.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy. So right now we gotta make a whole bunch of day one homies. You feel what I'm saying? But overall, man, this was a solid vid. I wanna congratulate you as well, bro. Last time I checked, you were up 35 subs. That weed vid, you had 1.2 thousand views, bro. When I last checked, for you to have 35 subs and a vid doing that well is really ridiculous. 1.2, even the one how to conquer your inner bitch 117. Like, bro, you got 35 subs. Like, you're cooking right now, right? Which is the only thing that saddens me, because if you wasn't sick, brother, you would be building hella momentum. But it's okay.
I know.
We gonna build it back. We gonna build it back. You know what I'm saying? And you only got one short up. That's what's scary too, right?
So here's my question too, because I was having problems in CapCut. I don't know why, but you do it on laptop, right?
Nah, I use my phone.
Bro, that's what I thought. I was trying to do it on my phone. It gets real tedious, bro.
The phone is like everybody's different. Like it's funny you say that because I just hired an editor, or I offered him yesterday, and he accepted today. And I was talking to him about it. It's really up to you. Like me, it's like when I was a dude, I used to play video games. Like I like it's just like a controller. So it's like I'm moving it fast with my thumbs. Like I type faster on my phone than I do on a laptop. Like that's just me. But some
Yeah.
guys like to see the whole thing and like edit like cinematically. But if you're optimizing for speed, bro, I definitely recommend the phone 10 times out of 10. Yeah.
Okay. I made B-roll too. I found some good ones. But what would you say is like a good amount to have?
In a video as far as B-roll?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. It's hard to say like ever have too much. You never can have too much if it really resonates with your topic and the story that you're giving. I'd say honestly, it's better to have too much than not enough.
Okay.
Right? Especially with you, because you're similar to me. Like I always tell people, if I would have started my YouTube when I was a skinny dweeb, I would be way bigger. I would have been like an Andrew Tate at level, just from a subscriber standpoint, because you guys would have been able to see like, damn, like he built the powerless. He was really a skinny dweeb. Now they only know because of the B-roll, and that's similar to you. Like you didn't document when you were a skinny dweeb, so nobody really knows. So it's so important. Like I do it. You watch my vids, I do it damn near every vid. When I was a broke skinny dude, depressed, losing my hair, and I throw up the B-roll damn near every vid. Why? Because I'm getting new viewers. So that maybe a new viewer hasn't seen it, you know? So it's for you, the more the better, honestly, because like you already are jacked, right? People love to see the underdog become the hero versus somebody that already got it, because it seems like it was easy. You have to show them you got it out the mud and that they can too, you know?
Yeah.
But before I let you go, doggy, do you have any questions?
Who you about to see, Cry?
What you mean?
Doggy got a fresh cat.
I'm weak as fuck. Doggy, you wanna know what's crazy? I had this cut scheduled for like a month, but ironically enough, I do have a date tonight. I do have a date tonight. You funny as fuck, bro. You funny as fuck, but I can't be a dweeb. I gotta get everything done on this power list, or it's chalk.
See, bro, that's my deal with women is I have to get all my shit done, and then not give them what's left of me, but give 100% of what's left of me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So have a good date, bro, and then I'll hit you back up when I feel good.
Better, doggy. Better, man. If you're feeling okay for tomorrow, I would love to see you on the group call, brother. But besides that, once you back, we seek your pain.
Yes, sir.
All right, doggy. If you need me, hit me. I'm adding the tripod right now, but it's time, bro. And I wish you a speedy recovery, bro. I'm gonna be praying for you.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, doggy. I'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Peace. All right, fellas. Got 2 more calls, and then I had a guy book a qualification call to see if he'd be a good fit for 1% Academy late tonight. Then I got a date. Doggy!
What's up, bro?
It's the fucking word, man.
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
My guy, man. 3 weeks in, 9 to go. Talk to me. How's it been?
Hey, I feel good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel good. This past weekend, I ain't gonna lie, like, I felt more productive. You know what I'm saying? Like, just more focused. Just like, you know, I don't know. I just felt good. I felt always busy. You know what I'm saying? But a productive busy, like a good busy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely, doggy. I love to hear it, brother. Your first 7! Talk to me, doggy. What the fuck went different this week than last week? Holy shit.
Bro, cause, all right, so, bro, like, you know, the first 2 weeks, like, so I know the first week, I messed up on the weekend. I think it was Super Bowl or Valentine's Day, one of them. And then the next weekend, it was Valentine's Day on that weekend. It was those weekends that was really like, that I was messing up on. So like I said, this weekend, my birthday was on Sunday, but I still like,
Happy birthday, doggy. Happy birthday.
That, bro. Appreciate that, gang. But yeah, bro, I just locked in on the weekend, bro. Like, and that's what made the difference.
That's beautiful, bro. I'm glad that the system works for you, bro. We definitely gonna seek more pain, but you do that 9 more times, whether it's up. You at an 86% completion rate right now. I want to say you've lost only like 3 days, right? 3 out of 21 days. That's phenomenal, bro. So we got to keep this momentum, bro. But we gonna seek more pain with it, man. Which I'm gonna get into in a second, man. But talk to me about the training, bro. What would you rate your intensity this previous week, 1 to 10?
Bro, 10.
Yes! That I did, watch your 2 latest vids, so I want to give you some feedback. Before I give you the feedback, I want you to know that you can look over this feedback in your always in your dashboard. It's literally this one right here, YouTube Analysis 2. Okay. So I'll start with this one. In the trenches, talent don't mean shit. Great vulnerability and great value, right? I thought this was dope. You know what I'm saying? Cons. Now, before I get into the cons, I want you to know you can make a 10 out of 10 video. I will always find something, bro. That's my job. You feel me? Right? 1. 2, I also want you to know that you are way farther than I was at the like video and sub amount. It's like talent wise. You know what I'm saying? So take what I'm saying in, but also leave like feeling good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you trending in the right direction, right? Now, for the intros, always add some type of sounds and music that I put in the modules. Always, just to bring that emotion out more. I think that is the area of improvement that you could have did for this one. For the I think this is a fire concept. I do, but I think you need to dramatize the title more, with more pain points, and like a cliffhanger more. So like this is optional. You don't have to do this, but like when I look at this, this is just. It's like. Everybody don't know what the trenches is. You know what I'm saying? Like we do because we say it. I'll be like, y'all in the trenches, right? But from a global level, I wouldn't say global level. I would say a global level of men that are trying to improve their life. I think that one of these 3 would hit more, right? I'm going ghost for 86 days to get revenge, week 3, right? I'm disappearing for 86 days to come back unrecognizable, week 3. I'm giving myself 86 days to make the greatest comeback of my life, week 3. Something like that. That's just like, holy shit. Like he is in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? So that's a suggestion. If you do use one of those, I will make sure that you make sure all of the previous ones match and you just change the weeks. But I think this will be more a good example of, my fault, I'm not even showing you. I think these 3 would be a good example of what to change it to. From a title standpoint, but it's totally up to you. I never like to tell you guys to change titles unless it's like videos that you made before you join. For the thumbnail needs a lot of work, right? And it's not the image. The image is great. This is a great image, very dramatized image. But I want you to think deeper and contrast your thumbnails and your titles, right? So your title says week 3 in the trenches, right? Which you can sometimes have it in the title, but the videos, based on my experience and the sample size that I have, it's better to have them contrast in some way, shape, or form, right? So like if you know what, that's a great example, the latest vid, right? So in my latest vid, it took me 28 years to realize this in the thumbnail. I'm kind of telling the same story with different words in the thumbnail, right? Same thing with, this one. Like in the title, I'm talking about looks maxing. But in the thumbnail, it says sex appeal, right? They're related, but they're not. I had a really, really good one that I think is titled like Her Loss. And then the thumbnail says revenge, right? The ideology behind this is that you want people to look, the longer they look at the thumbnail, the higher the probability they're going to click the video when they're looking at the title on the thumbnail. So if they see the thumbnail, you like this, and then the words in the thumbnail are contrasting the title, but they're related, you'll be like, damn, like I gotta figure out like what's going on. Like even for that one, like I see revenge and her loss. Holy shit, like what happened? You know what I'm saying? You want to kind of paint the picture. That's all we doing before they click the vid. With the title and the thumbnail, we just paint the picture. Be like, click this motherfucker. Then when they click that motherfucker, statistically, those first 15 seconds is this they gonna watch or not. And that's why them intros are so important. Right? To leave like cliffhangers in the intros, the most suspenseful parts, the most energy, parts with the most bars, right? You check those 3 pillars. I'm contrasting that thumbnail on the title. It's a good image. It's enhanced. I got a good cliffhanger, pain point oriented title, right? And the intro was solid. It's up. They're going to watch it. And you got them at that point. You feel me?
Okay.
So in the beginning, you got to control all controllables to the fullest capacity. We optimize it for speed. It's so tempting in the beginning. You record a banger, you feel like it's your first video. You like, I just got to get it up, bro. Fuck what Cry talking about, bro. I'll just use this thumbnail. Win that battle. I promise you. Because it'll add up and it'll make all the difference, right? I would go less words on the thumbnail. I would just put like week 3 or in the trenches, you know, one or the other. I would always try to stick with 4 is okay. Really, 3 words max is good for thumbnails. You want to treat thumbnails more so like a profile picture or a billboard, right? Like when you see a billboard that has a whole bunch of words, like you like, bro, I'm not reading that shit. But if it got 2 words, it's just boom, boom, straight to the point. That's how you want to treat your thumbnails with the words, right? You was cooking, bro. You was cooking this whole vid. You was cooking. Only cons. 1, always add those intros. Don't run from the work, right? Why didn't you add an intro, Gib?
Like you said earlier, like I felt like I recorded some fire and I just had to.
I knew it, bro. That's what it be. Just win that battle, bro. Just always think this 15 seconds is going to make the vid perform better because I promise you it will. Now, there's some vids where if you just get straight to it, it's okay. Like, if it's like a vid like a shorty broke your heart, like story time vids, you don't really need them. Story times. But any other vid, do it, bro.
Okay.
Especially in the beginning. Okay. Then you said I was putting people over my standards. Give us a specific example of that. Like the hypotheticals was cool, but we want to know the real. Like we want to know give stories, not the hypotheticals. You know what I'm saying? You were saying I've been the guy. Tell us in depth how you've been that guy. Walk us through the day to day. What was your thoughts? This is very, very important. This is the number 1 pillar, right? If you think of Steph is cold don't really say nothing crazy that's gonna level you up, but his stories is immaculate. He probably the best at that. He gonna tell a story good as fuck, and you gonna be engaged. So if we can combine the storytelling of Steph, the value of the Alex Hormozi, and the maybe entertainment aspect of an Andrew Tate, brother, you like the finals of self-improvement. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I think you got the entertainment and the value, right? You can improve both, but those are your strong suits. I think you got to really dig deep to these stories, you know?
Okay.
Now, the B-roll was...
what it is?
Go ahead.
My fault.
No, go ahead.
I think I'm because I thought the same thing, bro. I thought the same thing. But I gotta get over the uncomfort because I'm like, am I giving them too much too soon? Are they gonna judge? Like that's
no such thing, bro. No such thing. Judges say what? Like what they gonna say? This nigga a dweeb?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? What they gonna say, bro? Like it's you can grow not telling, not being closed off and being reservative. You can. But if you're optimizing for speed, brother, to run up a bag with this coaching shit, you have to treat YouTube like it's a close friends. Right? When I lost my job, bro, I sat on it for a day and then made a video and it did phenomenal. When I found out my ex was pregnant, I sat on it for a few hours and then made the video immediately. It was very uncomfortable, but the like I've had guys tell me like, yo, I joined from those vids. You feel me? So you gotta get over that, bro. Like, and that's part of the downs of it too. You know how I always tell you guys with your purpose, it's not about the highs, it's about the lows too. Can you sustain the pain? Honestly, bro, you won't receive a lot of it, but there'll be some people talking shit in the comments. That's a fixed cost. That's a part of it, bro. If you want to grow fast, if you want to grow at a slow rate and be 30% give, go ahead. Keep the shit closed off. You feel me? But you got to be raw and authentic, bro. You have to. All right, doggy.
No more.
If you need me,
All right, bro.
hit me.
All
right, bro. Peace. All right, fellas. Got one more call. That was a call with my brother Gib, man. He's doing a good job with the content creation. If I have a guy that's coming in, fellas, and we're focusing on content creation and coaching,
if they start the ground off strong, like the first 3 weeks will happen to the coaching and concentration fast. But if they don't, they have to wait at least halfway through the program. And the reason being is because when I first started 1% Academy, I would have guys trying to do coaching, but they weren't personally developed. And when we try to do both at the same time, one would affect the other. If they were being a dweeb with their content, they were good with their fitness and nutrition. If they were being a dweeb with their fitness and nutrition, they were doing good with their content. It was too much too soon, and we got to standardize before we optimize. And I can promise you, you won't be a good content creator if you not a good gym goer and tracking your fucking macros. You won't. It's directly correlated, right? Especially with coaching. How are you going to hold somebody accountable when you can't hold yourself accountable, right? So that's why I implemented that. But I got one more call, my brother Ramsey, and then I got that qualification call of a guy that's trying to join. So I'll let you guys get a sneak peek of me and my brother Ramsey's call, and then see where the night take us. Doggy!
What's good, doggy?
It's the fucking word, brother. My apologies. I had a call go a little bit over, man.
No, you good, brother. How you been, bro?
I'm blessed, bro. I can't complain, man. We are 12 weeks in, 12 to go, doggy. Talk to me. How's it been?
Yeah, it is hard, but it's a month of sacrifice, and like I'm making excuses, you know, and like I guess that's why I don't feel fulfilled, because I just feel like I'm playing myself almost, you know. Well, honestly, what happened was this one day I didn't hit the gym, and there was one day where I didn't track everything I ate because like we had people over, and I'm not gonna lie, I got carried away. Like it was like a Ramadan feast or whatever, and I was eating samosas and stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I calculated what I usually had already, but the extra stuff I didn't. So I was like, you know what, that's a day I lost for sure.
I was about to say, doggy, I hope you ain't marked that as a fucking win.
No, it wasn't. That's why I had 5 out of 7 days won.
Okay. Say no more. All right. Well, I will say this, doggy. I appreciate the honesty. Right now, you are 71% from the field, which is not good. I'll be very honest with you. Now, what I will say, you're trending in the right direction. The last month, if you look at it from the sample size, you've only lost 2 days, right? Which was the 2 days you just told me, right? But you had the hiccups week 6, 7, and 8 when we did the little bi-weekly break, right? So you're trending in the right direction, brother, but this is unacceptable. You know, I've coached over 80 guys, Ramsey. You're an 80 plus, 90 plus % guy, right? We're halfway through the program. You've won 52 out of 73. This next half, you shouldn't lose less than 65. It's time. We're literally dead in the center, brother. It's literally time. So that's first and foremost, right? Secondly, brother, I will say, I mean, you're making tremendous progress, right? You are down 22 pounds in 12 weeks on pace to lose 44. But you know, within 1%, like it compounds, so you'll lose more weight this second half because we'll be increasing pain. But you know, just looking at this, you know, I see the abs coming in, doggy.
Low man.
You know what I'm saying? We still got a lot of work to do, bro, but you look a lot better. You don't look like this, Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? But we got to seek more pain, right? So I do want to congratulate you and give you your flowers, but at the same time, brother, you're 71% from the field. That's how I look at it. So I'm looking at this like, wow, you've made tremendous progress, but you've done what you're supposed to do 71% of the time, which is not enough, right? So we got to dial in first and foremost.
So, got me feeling like a nigga now, yes sir.
You know your daddy. You want to be on the vlog?
Yeah.
No, you don't. I'm on a date, fellas. Kind of nervous. I'm in a good time, though. You know what I'm saying? Got that water on me. You know what I'm saying? Eating some jerk chicken, tacos. Top of the morning, fellas.
today with some reading. Get my Instagram KPIs up. Prepare for some calls. And then I'm really gonna lock in on some other stuff, man. But man, the one thing about it, like on this journey, fellas, that something I don't speak about is like, you guys always hear me say you want to, at the end of the day, like feel like you got like nothing left in you, like your eyes about to pop out your fucking socket, right? And that's a good sign. The con of that though is when you wake up the next day, you start from scratch. What you did yesterday doesn't matter. To a certain extent, it matters because it's compounding, but you can't get hung up on that and like you can't get content. You know, my father always used to tell me you can never get too high, never get too low, and I think that's the purest form of that is when you're a man on your purpose, chasing this 1% shit. It doesn't matter if you had a great week, a great month, like what are you doing today? You're only as good as today, you know? And you try to keep stacking those, bro, and I promise you it's gonna hit. I promise you I'm gonna retire my mom. I promise you I'm gonna make 100K a month. I promise you I'm gonna be the best coach in this space. I promise you. Because every single day I'm seeking pain and uncomfortability with the higher the risk hazard of propelling me to be the man that I have to be. Every single day I'm following that system. Every single day I'm killing that inner bitch. Just killed it, bro. Wanted to sleep in. Woke up extremely like tired, like it's probably the hardest part of my, not hard, just new, but it's not even new because it's been a minute, but probably the most difficult part of my day, fellas, is just not hitting that snooze button, man. That snooze button will leave you mediocre, I promise you. But I'm about to get some reading done. See y'all soon. Peace.
Doggy!
Doggy!
How's it going?
What's the word, brother? How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm excited.
My God, man. First week in the trenches, brother. Talk to me. How's it been?
First week, just kind of getting the feel of it, you know, and know what's good and what's bad for me. With my situation, the 5-day split, I feel like it's better if I do a push-pull leg. See what I'm saying? Because 5-day split, like the last 2 days, I was in the middle of nowhere and I wasn't able to have access to the gym. The nearest gym or Planet Fitness was like 100-mile radius. But 3 days a week, I'll be able to make it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then also I was able to grab some supplements and tools as well. Only thing I don't have is a scale. And I can, yeah.
The food scale or the body weight scale?
Body weight scale. The
Okay.
weight scale.
So talk to me, Muhammad. Like, is it really every week you really like you don't have access to a gym 2 days a week, or was it just this previous week?
This week, like for instance, this week I didn't have access to the gym 5 days a week. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But next week, it just like
it varies.
This week it varies where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So a push-pull leg would be perfect. So I'll be able to hit, pull or push Monday, and then Tuesday for some reason I don't have access to the gym. I'll be able to hit push and then leg. See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but we're not going to switch to push-pull legs. If you were trying to lose weight, we would. But with you specifically, we're trying to gain and build muscle mass. We have to stick to the 5-day split. But what we are going to do, I'm going to have something in your dashboard. It's going to be an upper body alternative, and there's going to be a lower body alternative, right? So on the days when you don't have access to a gym, you would do like the upper body alternative, which is going to be, I'll be honest, it's harder than the gym. It's a lot of push-ups. And then the lower body alternative will be, it's going to vary. I have to, do my due diligence and be creative. But it'll just be focused on legs with like zero equipment. And you just do those on a days like that instead of the push-pull legs. Does that make sense?
Yep, no problem. If you got a better game plan, no problem.
Let's do it, doggy. Okay, say no more. So I'm gonna add a reminder to my calendar right now. Tonight, I will have that done for you. It's not really all the week. It's just really have more time. Right. So.
It's time. Thank you.
All right, you know, brother. Hey, I'll see you on the group call tomorrow, right?
I'll be there.
All right, say no more, brother. I'll see you soon. All right,
Sir.
peace. All right, fellas, just wrapped up first call of the day. I am about to go train, so I'm about to take y'all with me, man. I'll see y'all soon. Peace!
When I sit beside I ain't talking and talking, I really put bread on the case. I'm tired of talking from
Y'all know this Drake.
Let's talk about Drake. Hey, talk about Drake and you get a whole lot. Talk about Drake and you get you some streams. Talk about Drake and you get you some rock. You caught a 150 right in your face. We heard nobody drop. That's not how we rock. I'm talking spicy hot. I'm talking spicy hot. Man, how the
All right, fellas, just wrapped up boxing, man. Got 2 more calls, and then I got some deep work I gotta do. What the fuck I gotta do, man? I gotta look at my fucking to-do list, man. It's always something to do, but it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying, to always have something to work on, always have something to do. I was telling my guys on a group call, if you wake up and everything is done, even if it's out, the power list is done, and like you feel like you don't have nothing to do, your standards ain't big enough, right? Because when your standards is big enough, when I'm looking like, damn, I got a little over 200 days to retire, my mom make 100K a month, it's always something to do. Even if everything is done, I need to start thinking ahead, you know what I'm saying? But I feel really good, man. About to go in here, drink this protein shake, take these calls. See y'all soon. Peace.
And so, number 1, what are your thoughts? And number 2, my suggestion after that would be, say me and my brother, we pick one of the pillars, whether that's sexual mastery, physique sculpting, and go dive deep into that for a month and see what happens.
You can test that. I don't think that's why though, personally.
Really, bro? Why am I getting 20 views, doggy?
I'm about to look right now. One of them, like I literally said it when you dropped it. Like you made a video to like 5 things you must do before starting the gym. Who gives a fuck about that, Joey? What was that? That's a terrible topic. 5 things you must know before starting the gym. The kickboxing versus jiu-jitsu, hard. The one your brother just posted, hard. The 5 Haramic rhythm, I didn't like that title. But you can test that. I don't think it'll hurt to test it, but when you're testing it, still make sure that you checking off everything from a title standpoint with like cliffhangers, pain point oriented,
You know, checking all 3 pillars with value, entertainment, and storytelling. But I agree with it to a certain extent. I just don't think that's why. But I do agree with, in the beginning, they're trying to find like they don't know who your audience is. You know what I'm saying? So it could be.
Yeah.
But I think that
Go ahead.
I like, since we had that strategy call, it was after the Valentine's Day vid. I've only seen one thing that you implemented with what I gave you. When was the last time you looked at that Notion page?
What's up?
When the last time you looked at that Notion page?
I looked at it 2 days ago, actually.
Dog, I only see one idea from that.
I was following it with Reels. If you look at my last week of Reels, I hit the talking to clients, the transformation YouTube videos. I did utilize that. But yeah, I definitely want to get more on hit more of the dopamine stuff. And yeah, I mean, I gotta. There's a lot of things I could do, a lot of different ideas I could do.
Your Instagram jumping, doggy.
I know it's, bro. I don't know if you looked at my voice memo. My trial reels are bumping.
Yeah, your shit. It's time, doggy. You killing Instagram. Well, I like that they added that, but that's the thing I hate about Instagram. Like, if you just post regularly, if they'll push it out, depends on if your audience engages with it. Versus TikTok and YouTube, they just push it out to everybody.
Yeah. So I'm just posting all of my shorts to trial reels.
I love that. It's time. It's working, doggy.
All
right, peace. That was my brother Joey, man. Unless I'm with another one of my brothers, I always answer the calls if my guys hit me. And texting wise, I'll always respond back within 24 hours. I take a lot of pride in that. I've never been in a mentorship where that was available. And I think that is needed. You know what I'm saying? Especially like guys could be going through something that's like time sensitive, and that can affect like their powerless completion rate or them going to the gym or X, Y, and Z. And I just think it's vital to make failure impossible to have that open dialogue and communication. And these is my brothers. Like, I love these guys. You know what I'm saying? So I just finished eating, as you guys can see, drank my protein shake. I think I told y'all the last vlog that I was starting the laws of human nature after the art of seduction, but I think I'm going to start this instead. This was recommended from John Mark's mentor. His name is George. Very successful individual, and it's a little bit shorter than the human laws of nature. So since seduction was kind of long, I think I'll go with a shorter one, and probably I'll definitely finish this. How many pages is this? Bro, I might finish this in 3 days. It's only like 200 pages. Yeah, definitely in less than a week. But one of my calls got rescheduled. My brother Damien has something to do, so I'm getting ready for one more call with my brother Paul. And then I'm gonna talk to y'all at the end of the vlog. But I love you all. Peace.
Like, damn. So I mean, I feel like I'm growing, bro. The habits are becoming like a little bit easier now that I've been doing them for 2 weeks. And honestly, just keeping my power list at 100%, bro, has been like something that motivates the shit out of me. But yeah, man, physically though, I feel good. I'm seeing some definition in my arms. The belly fat still stubborn, but I still am seeing like a little bit of progress there. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, so I'm not expecting to be gone or nothing. But yeah, man, overall, I'm digging it, bro. I'm digging. I feel great, bro.
Say no more, doggy. Say no more. It's time. So you down 8-3, doggy. Right? Came in at 200 at 192. We 3 pounds ahead of target. Let's keep the fucking momentum. Right? I love to see that. Now, what I will say, doggy, you talking about you 100% from the power list, right? But you missed the day, doggy. I'm about to show you.
Oh shit, what's that? Let me know.
It was hold on, I'm pulling it up now. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up on this one. Okay, so
calories for one day?
Yeah, it was this Saturday, doggy, 2100.
Hold on. I probably tried. Hold on. Oh, damn. So shit. Okay, so I'm tripping because I thought that the powerless part was tracking it. I didn't realize, like, okay, I mean, I knew I had to stay under it, obviously, but I didn't know the powerless was staying under that. So I'll take that on the chin though, because that makes sense. Like I should definitely be under it. Like that should have made sense for me. But I was just like, fuck it. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, all right. So what am I like? Damn, what am I like? 90-something% now?
You still good, bro. Like you for your first, like I've had guys come in and they 0 for 14, bro. So like you are.
Damn. Okay.
You are at 93, bro. Like I said, your first call, anything over 70 is good. Anything over 80 is great. Anything over 90 is exceptional, right? And you don't got no weak power list, bro. You know, 5K steps a day, training, calories, daily reads, no impulse purchases, 5 pages plus notes. Like it ain't no hoe. You at 93 with this 2-week sample size. The thing about it, now you got the proof, right? If you do what you just did 11 more times, like 11 more 2-week spans, it's up. It's inevitable. Now it is gonna get harder as the weeks progress, but you've already got the proof, bro. Right?
Yeah, so, no doubt.
Even with losing that day, bro, I want to give you your flowers on that, man. But we're gonna start this call a little different. We're gonna tackle the Google Calendar and then dive into the fitness and nutrition. Before we tackle the Google Calendar, I want to go over the time management with you. So I want to, present this assessment to you, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. My bad. I was just gonna say, bro, logging this shit, it was tedious, and I'm glad we done with that shit. Hopefully, we ain't gotta do that no more. But I mean,
no, you ain't gotta do that no more.
All right, cool.
Probably again week 12.
Right. Okay, all right, that's cool. That's some time. But I didn't assess it probably in the way that you did here. But what I will say is that just logging that shit, I realized how much time I have on my hands and how much time I really be bullshitting. But yeah, I'm happy to hear what you got here.
Absolutely. So about 47 to 55 hours out of that 6-day sample size, you did what you're supposed to do, like the training, self-development, work, right? So outside of work, brother, out of like for 16 days, if you sleep at 8, you work for 8, that's 8 hours left, right? Those 8 hours, you for the most part, you're being productive, right? Going to the gym, doing what you need to do, reading, whatever the case may be. Then you got your neutral stuff, right? You sleeping for 60 to 65 hours, hygiene, cooking, all stuff that got to get done for every guy, right? And obviously, once you level up, you can start like outsourcing some of this shit. But for now, even to this day, I still do 90% of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But as you just said, doggy, you had some bullshit time too, right? YouTube, 14 to 20 hours, TV and anime, 6 to 10. Alcohol, talking shit, smoking sessions, 8 to 12. Data naps, not that much, right? That's 28 to 43 hours, right? And if we, break it down concisely with the misaligned time, right? 33 to 71% of it was scrolling, right? 36% of it was TV and anime, 42% was alcohol, 5% was dating apps, right? So obviously, you understand that's what we optimize. We never want to just say, hey, Paul, cut all of this shit out. It doesn't work like that. That's how people relapse, right? Now, what I can say is, because we haven't even dived into the alcohol yet, so you take the alcohol out and you keep the dating stuff in there, right? But if you can cut these 2 in half, bro, you're giving yourself an extra 10 hours a week, right? You do 10 divided by 7, that's about a little below 2.5 hours a day. 2.5 hours a day is more than enough time to like make more income and better yourself in some way, shape, or form. And it's not that much, 2.5 hours. It's really not that much, but 2.5 hours can make all the difference. You know what I'm saying? Over the course of a year, 2.5 hours, bro, that's about 40 days. You feel me?
Yeah.
Scrolling and in half, and the anime, the anime in half. Don't cut it out just in half.
Yeah,
it's up. I promise you. But that's really all I wanted to speak with you about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would also recommend, not something I want to implement right now, but it seems like you do a lot of your scrolling at night. That's an easy fix, bro. Whether it's an Opal block or whether it's you, like me, bro, I put my phone on the counter at 9. Like, I'm not touching it. You feel me? Unless it's like a time sensitive thing that I got to get done. But obviously, we haven't dove too much into the purpose stuff yet. But I still want to have this here so like you can know always, like, it's not a time thing. It's just an effort. And am I going to do this or am I going to bullshit? We all got the choice. Life is about margins. We all get 24 hours. Every man is stressed. Every man goes to university. Every man is in the gym. Every man has his 9 to 5. What choices are you going to make within those margins? That's all it comes down to, bro. Right? But now we can see it. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to speak with you about that. I know that you had some deliverables in regards to that as well to kind of think on, purpose. Was it the gaming, the vlogging, the AI, the trading? Talk to me about that before we dive into the Google Calendar.
Yeah, so I did some thinking on that. Honestly, bro, if I'm going with like my gut and then also what I think won't be like work for me, it's probably the gaming, bro. The game, if I were to do gaming on YouTube again, because also like I've done it before, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got some experience with that, like, and I already have the equipment. So like my runway to get started would be a lot shorter for that. The vlogging, and I think honestly, the vlogging can come after the fact. Like once I build the audience, you know what I'm saying? Like I see YouTubers do it all the time. Like they'll start a separate vlogging channel. So I feel like if I were to be able to get up every day, make entertaining content around gaming, sports gaming specifically, I feel like, yeah, that would be fulfilling for me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I were to be able to get up, play the game, make content, put it out there, have a community, have a following. Not like I did before, bro. Kind of like I did before. Like, and that's a regret also that I've just like had in the back of my head that like I quit too soon. And so I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't go back and try that shit again. Like now that I have time, like, cause when I was doing it before, like I didn't even have my own place at the time. I wasn't really going all in with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of just, uploading, like we talked about in the onboarding call. Like I was uploading 3 times a week. I thought that was a lot, but like you was like, no, that's like not even the minimum. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I really did go foot on the pedal, I could not recapture necessarily what I had before, but like build something similar, but also different. Like that is more aligned with who I am now. So like the AI, the AI stuff, like I could also incorporate that into, and like the storytelling aspect, like I told you, I like to tell stories like visually through video editing and stuff. Yeah. Like, incorporate that into my gaming videos as well. So I feel like that's it right now. But honestly, I feel like I would need to try it though. Like personally, I feel like I would need to
get into the trenches with the shit and then really see how I feel. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe that's just like giving myself an excuse to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like if it ain't going the way that I wanted to, but that's kind of how I feel.
I would rather you take a couple more weeks or maybe a month or two to think on it more than start and make your decision on that, because I can tell you right now, your first 30 to 60 to 90 days with anything is gonna suck.
Yeah,
even with that being the one that you enjoy the most. Like you enjoy it, but the views could be low.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
No.
Right, and that's the thing too. Like it is a very niche. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a very niche. I don't want to say industry, but it's a, I guess, content lane on YouTube, like, or a niche community. So I like when I look at the biggest content creators in that space, it's like a couple that's like close to 1 million or over 1 million, and like they dominate the whole space. But everybody else, like it seems like they really be capped at like 200 to 300K subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that might be enough. You know what I'm saying? But like I do feel like I would need to expand. So maybe I could do a little bit more thinking on it. There was actually a book that I wanted to get your thoughts on. I think it's by your man that you like. You ever heard the book Concise Mastery?
I have not.
Okay, Robert Greene. You like Robert Greene, right?
Love Robert Greene.
Okay, yeah. So he got a book that basically helps. The way I understand it is it helps people identify basically what they're a master in, and then how to monetize that and maximize that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a short book. I actually already bought it. Like I had it for a minute because bro, like I don't know if I told you on the onboard call, like one of the things, bro, one of the places where I feel like
it's like intelligence and like confidence.
Yeah, exactly. And part of that I think is like purpose too. Like I feel like I'm drifting because like I don't really like I haven't defined my purpose in my head. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just be saying, like you asked me why I want to go on this journey now, and it really the answer was kind of shallow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I am competitive. Like I want to be healthy. I want to look good. Like but I don't have like that why right now. I'm just trying to get some money, bro. Like I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Like
let's stop deep into that now. Why are you trying to get some money?
Shit, bro. Honestly, I want to like. I don't know. Like
bro, I promise you, you just figure it out. Like if you were to ask me and we go deep into it, it would be so layered. One, I would say freedom. I don't like clocking in. That bothered me. Two, I would say it stems from insecurities in my prior relationships due to my finances. I never want to deal with that again. Three would go from I want my family to be proud of me. I felt like I failed with basketball. My dad raised me and he put his all into it, so I want to get to a point where I can repay him for all that time he gave me and retire my mom. It's something in there. It could just be one chick that just did it for you. Sometimes it's like that. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It's something though, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, it's the 9 to 5, bro. I hate having to get up and not have control over what I do each day, bro. Like I think honestly that is the end goal for me, because like even when I've been working 9 to 5, my goal has been like early retirement. You know what I'm saying? Like every promotion that I get, every bonus that I get or whatever, like that's the goal that I have in mind, like retire early. And I think about, okay, like once I retire early and I'm not doing shit every day, what would I actually do? And it really would be travel, bro. I would travel and see the world. You know what I'm saying? Like so I guess really it's freedom. It's just freedom, bro. Yeah.
It sounds like it's freedom, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's gotta be it for real. And then on top of that, like I do want to make my folks proud. Like both my folks ain't here no more, you know what I'm saying? But like I carry them with me everywhere I go. Like, and I feel like they always with me in spirit. So like I do try to make them proud. So that's another thing. Cause like my mom and dad, they both supported what I was doing, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. And like
that's what's up, bro. My parents like that too.
Yeah, I remember you saying that in the video, bro. It's really dope when that's the case, bro. So yeah. So like I want to make them proud too. And then on top of that, like I told you on the call, like I just want to be the best out of everybody like that came from where I came from. Like I'm not from the hood enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, but all my peers that I went to school with, you know what I'm saying, and everybody that I encountered along the way, I want them to look at me and then be like, damn, like this nigga really is going crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, just want to be the one, bro. It'd be like that. That's so why, bro. Freedom and then that. Freedom and real wrong. That's really it.
Maybe I was overthinking that shit for real. Yeah.
Sometimes, man, we got to be reminded of it though. So like even when you're in the trenches, like we about to be up to school calendar now, like rather your letter to self and number 0, let's say this love, you have to remember that why. Because sometimes you'll be like, damn, why am I doing this? Do I just want to bag? But like I approach the deeper meaning, like even on my busiest days, I think this is a busy day, but it doesn't work when I was clocking in. Right? Or like a day where I'm stressed out about some shit, like, hey man, how can I say I want to retire my mom and not deal with the burden of it? You know what I'm saying? So you just got to remember the why, bro. So now you know your why on top of like the resources we got. Just continuously remind yourself, this is why I'm doing this. Right. So when you in the margins, the 59, the weekends, when you can scroll, watch anime or drink, you got to think, is this more important than my why?
Yeah, fast.
That's what I come down to. Is that more important? So I don't think it is, but you tell me, Paul, is it?
No, hell no, bro. I want that freedom more than I want anything, bro. Like I swear, bro. Like if I could retire yesterday, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely would, bro. Like so I just really gotta put my foot on the pedal for real. So cause yeah, like I haven't been prioritizing it the way I should.
It's time. Let's do it, doggy. Let's do it. All right, brother. Go ahead and I want you to share your screen with me and let's open up your Google Calendar.
All right, bet. Can you see?
Yes, we live. Bet. Okay. You see at the top where it says month, I want you to click week.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Okay. Ball game. Okay, so it looks like you already got work in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's LinkedIn switch it out, put it in however you prefer.
No, work is gonna be the first thing we put in, right? So let's go ahead and let's add in let's start with the gym. Are you going to the gym in the morning or evening?
Bro, sometimes I wake up early. Like if I get to sleep at a decent time, I wake up at like 6 and then go from like 7 to like 8:30 right before I clock in. But lately I've been finding that I have success doing it on lunch. So if we need to standardize that,
so you got enough time on your lunch break to get that workout in, doggy?
The lunch break be long though. They be longer than they really should. So what I do is like, so maybe that's not sustainable though, because like I take my laptop with me in the car, connect it to my hotspot, so I see like online type shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'll pull up to the gym, maybe like send an email or something, and then from that moment I'm in the gym parking lot. I put myself on lunch, and then I basically have a full hour. But nobody really be clocking like, oh, Paul got to be back at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I could be a few minutes late. So right now the workouts are taking me like an hour and a half ish.
That's crazy, doggy. I wouldn't rely on that. I wouldn't. Right. Now if you could get some extra shit in during that time, yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Same workout. What are you training? Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Yeah.
I would, and I think that's gonna help you, bro. Like I have a guy that was struggling with drinking, and we didn't necessarily say no drinking, but on his power list, he had to go to the gym in the morning. If he didn't, he lost the day. And what was that forcing him to do? Go to sleep on time. If he had to go to sleep on time, he probably was gonna drink. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like focus on those tiny cues. I think we should shoot for the morning, bro.
Okay, bet. I'm with that.
And you work from home, right? All 5 days?
Yep.
Okay, let's go 7 to 8:30 train. So you can go to click. Yeah, you can do it like that, bro. Type in training, and then go to does not repeat.
Does not. Where's that again?
Right under February 27th. It's like
perfect.
And then click every weekday, Monday through Friday. Boom. And then I like to change the colors on mine. You can if you want to. That little blue circle, you see it?
Yeah.
We'll do red.
And know what? I lied. Go back up to does not repeat. This will actually be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. My fault. So we're custom.
Bet.
And it'll just be leave perfect. Yep.
All right, and then ends never. Now we gonna stay in the gym.
Okay, doggy. Okay, go ahead, save that. All right, now for you, you said you waking up at 6.
Yeah, like so I would get there between like 6 and like 7. So it depends. So like I think for real, because I lay my shit out, I showered the night before. I could probably get up at like 6:30 to be honest, and still because the gym only 10 minutes away.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know unless I want to do some more shit before I head out to the gym. But honestly, the way I have been doing it was just get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, wash my hands, take my supplements, and then just head straight out. And getting ready probably take me about 20 minutes at that.
Okay, let's do sleep. Let's add in sleep, and we'll go 10. You can click the plus sign at the top of it. Okay. We'll go to event, and we'll title this sleep doggy, and we'll make this 10 to 6:30. Now when I say 10, again, I'm your brother, I'm not your dad, so I can tell you it's gonna be up to you. I recommend you be like in the bed at 10, so you asleep by 10:30, and then you waking up at 6:30. You getting 8 hours.
Got you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense for sure. All right.
Now this will be changed. Okay, you see where it says Friday the 27th? Change that to Thursday. No, I lied. Keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you got it right. My fault. But it doesn't repeat, and then click daily for this one.
All right, bet.
Now we just change the color if you want it.
Yeah, sleep, green.
Ball game. Okay. All right. Now this week we're just gonna focus on Monday through Friday. Next week we're gonna focus on the weekends. So, what I want you to. Okay. Now let's add a couple more things before we dive into that. So go to click the plus sign again, but click task.
All right.
And title this log power list, and you're gonna make this from 9:30 to 9:40 daily.
Okay.
You might have to type in 9:40 because or you can click 9:45.
All right, perfect.
Okay. This one click.
It was trying to do AM. My fault.
You good? Okay. This one click daily.
All right.
Right. Okay. Save. Boom. Right. Now I want you to go to plus sign and press task again, and then I want you to call this one log body weight, and this is going to be 6:30 a.m. to 6:40 a.m. But when you click does not repeat, I want you to make it weekly on Thursday.
Weekly on Thursday. All right. Cool.
Boom. Okay. Save. Right now. What was the next one? Okay. Out of the letter itself, let's love number 0. What are your top 2? What 2 resonate with you the most?
Shit. The list of hate, and the letter itself.
Okay. So every guy's different. So there's times throughout the day, it's what I call dweeb thoughts. It's just either the time of the day where you get the most physical or cognitive fatigue. I would assume for you it's after work. That's what it was for me. But there's some guys that said night and it's in the morning. What is that for you?
After work, bro. After work for sure.
Okay. Go to create, go to task. And let's do list of hate at 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Just you can do 6 to 6, literally. Yeah, 6 to 6 task. Boom. Daily, right? And then what I think will be helpful for you, bro, is I would again, you let me know this is a collaboration, bro. I think let yourself so lunch break would hit. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Let me think. Yeah, I think so. Because sometimes, man, I will drink on lunch too. So yeah, I agree with that. Let's do that.
Let's do it, doggy. Let's do it. Okay, and this will be what's your lunch break like? What, probably like 12? 1?
Yeah, 12 for the most part.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. All right, we'll just do 12 to 12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then let me check something real quick. So you spent 20, 30 hours, 30 divided by 7 is 4. Okay. All right. So you're spending about 3 to 4 hours a day on the anime and the scrolling, right?
Yeah.
Don't want to cut it out all the way. I want to eventually, yes, but not right away. So literally, it's gonna sound funny coming from me, but literally, I want you to do from what time do you eat dinner?
Shit, that shit, it's a wide range, bro. I'll be honest with you. I say, all right. So based on this new schedule,
it's like 8:30 to 9:30 will be like dinner shower.
If I'm going to sleep at 10, yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's do 8:30 to 9:30. Let's make this an event, and we're just gonna title it dinner/shower.
Perfect. All right.
8:30 9:30, and this will be Monday through Friday for now.
Okay, cool.
And then you can change the color whatever you want.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay. And what time do you typically read?
Shit, that's usually on my lunch break. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I typically read on my lunch break.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, if I need to fill out some time in the evening, like I definitely can set aside time to do that later on.
Let's keep it. We about to fill up that evening right now. Let's add in the task of the read 5 pages though during your lunch break as well. Just so what we remember, I remember. So yeah, let yourself 5 pages. Dope. Okay.
And then I mean, how many minutes? Probably like how do we want to do that? Oh,
I would. How long? Well, you tell me how long does 5 pages take you when you're taking notes?
Probably about 20 minutes. Yeah, so I guess 30 would be good because a lot of times I don't read 5 pages specifically though. Like I often just go to like the end of the chapter or something like that. But I think 30 would be good for real.
Bet it. Let's do it.
Bet. Repeats. We doing that every day. Yeah, every day. All right, bet. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, literally, I know that from 7 to 8:30, I want you to put be a dweeb. Literally, can do whatever you want to do. Just hear me out. Trust me. 7 to 8:30 for now. Right. But we laughing, we both smiling. But the thing about it, that hour and a half is less than what you did last week.
Right. Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay, bet. And then we'll repeat that.
Monday through Friday for now.
Monday through Friday.
All right. Boom. Okay.
And let me just. What's the color I don't fuck with?
You funny as fuck. You funny as fuck. Okay, say that, bitch.
Monday through.
Boom. All right. Now, I want you to click the list of hate on Thursday. Just click it and slide it up to 5:30. The list of hate.
Oh, my bad. List of hate. Okay.
Slide it up, and then when you're done sliding it, click all events. Yeah, all tasks. Boom. Right. Now, from 6 to 7, right, we're gonna title this deep work. right? Now we're not going to quantify it just yet because we're kind of in an interesting situation. You're still thinking on it, right? But you got the equipment. You could take action if you wanted to, right? For this hour, I want you to, again, like you with me for 24 weeks. Like it's going to get in depth. But for now, I just want you to have it. It's no distractions right now. I'm not on my phone. I'm not being a dweeb. I just got off work. I'm remembering my why. Let me focus on what the fuck is going to get me that why.
Facts. All right, yeah, I'm with you. That makes sense.
And it's the focus time, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Right. So let's click save on that.
All right, bet.
Boom. Now at the very top, Paul, you see where it says February 2026. Click the arrow closest to February. No, not that one. Not that one. Yeah. So we can see February. Okay. This looks really, really good. This is a solid foundation. Again, as you like, we didn't even dive into the weekends yet. The weekends are going to be very, very important, especially with your purpose, right? And I would assume like you just getting the 5K steps like while you at work during the day type shit.
Shit. I was gonna say, bro, I am a little concerned about increase. I don't want to say concerned because I'm gonna knock this shit out, but because like when I work at the standing desk, bro, when I'm typing, like my hands is like this, so the steps don't be getting picked up. So like if I walk and work, like I gotta swing one arm and type with one hand. And so what I've basically been doing is not a whole lot of working. Not a whole lot of walking during work, but like after work, I'll walk on the treadmill. Like when we get off here, I'm gonna go walk on the treadmill because I still got like 2K steps to get in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So how do you suggest we tackle that? Like
a couple different avenues, right? So one, I see you got an Apple Watch, are you?
Yes, sir. It's the Google joint. You know, I'm on Android with it, but yeah, basically.
So even when you type in, have you ever tried to track your steps on there? Or no.
Yeah, no, this is the only tool I use. I look at this joint every few minutes just to see how many steps I got. But it's still like if I had, cause it's not moving at all, because like it's basically like my hands are stationary, only my fingers are moving, so it don't pick them up. You know what I'm saying?
So it's gonna have to be during those be a dweeb hours.
Yeah,
be a productive dweeb.
Yeah. No, but real though, 'cause I mean, it's like low key. My man in Atomic Habits talked about it. I forget the exact technique, but I think it's like habit stacking. Yeah, so like every time I walk, or I think it's another one, but like you basically pair a habit you want with a habit that you have. Yeah. So I've been watching the anime while I walk, so that actually already works for real, bro.
Perfect. And then worst case scenario, you should, because I'm not gonna lie, we're moving up to 6K. You should be able to get 6K in 90 minutes, bro. But I would say to be safe, try to just read and let it yourself while on the walking pad during your lunch break.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be safe.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think this is a great foundation. Do you have any suggestions or any adjustments that you want to make?
No, I think it's good, bro. Yeah, no adjustments. I mean, we got an hour of deep work, and then I guess I agree with the approach of just basically shrinking that be a dweeb time before we eliminate it completely. So yeah, I'm on board with this plan for sure.
Say no more. Okay, now, Paul, I know that you got some momentum right now, right? But each week it's gonna be a little bit more pain. Everything in your body is gonna be telling you, man, I can just do the deep work at 9, or man, I don't gotta read my list right now, or man, I'll read my stuff later. Everything's gonna tell you to do that. Trust me, it's a method to everything that we like. Literally, that's even the times that you're doing it. So you gotta follow it. Your body's not used to doing shit like strictly in this routine just yet. So it's new. You gotta win that. So it's not like powerless non-negotiable to follow your calendar, but some of this stuff is like within these is a non-negotiable, right?
Yeah.
You gotta do it. You gotta win that battle. That voice is gonna be like, bro, it's not that deep. You can do it in an hour.
Yeah,
let's do it, bro.
That intermix, like you be saying, bro. Yeah.
Facts, doggy. Facts. But stop sharing your screen, and I want to talk to you about the fitness and the nutrition. So one thing new, we are moving to 6K. Have you been timing your breaks?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I've been going for 2 minutes because like I realized my reps be well, actually, like I was working. I went on Saturday because like I don't know if you saw my little list or whatever. Like I went training because like they was pressing me to come in for like a free session, so I came in and she was like, yeah, I could see that like you don't really like to take breaks. And I remember like, damn, like when I talked to you last time, I was doing 1 minute breaks, so I started timing them and taking 2. You know what I'm saying? Taking 2 minute breaks between the supersets.
Say no more. Okay, you pushing yourself on the failure reps.
I'm trying, bro. But I feel I probably could go harder, to be honest. But like I ain't making excuses, bro. I just be gassed. I be gassed as fuck. But I do know there's another level that I could tap into. Yeah. So and then again, not making excuses, but like this week I also is my first week in the new gym, like with all 3 days. So like I'm figuring out, okay, like this is the weight that I could take. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you also see like some of the weight go down because like it was a different gym for the first week. So yeah, I can push myself more, 100%.
Okay. I want you to go nuts with the failure reps this week because next week we increase in weight and we're not gonna know what we can increase weight to without those failure reps, right? So it's very, very important. Push yourself. I promise you, you're not gonna doubt the body was made to survive, not to be abundant. So we telling you to stop. Tell it to shut the fuck up. Right? We got 24 weeks of pain, brother. It's time.
Yeah.
Okay. So form corrections wise, mostly everything looks good, but there are a few that you gotta resend me. This will probably be the last go around of resending, and then you won't have to resend anymore. And they're all right here. You just text them to me, bro. I gotta figure out what's going on with that sheet. So let me actually put text so you remember. Read text. Okay. So the toe touches. Right now, your knees are like bent, right? So let me try to show you.
That's like the hardest abs for me, bro. I promise. Yeah, bro. This shit hard as hell for me, man.
You gotta keep the legs straight, doggy. Right now, yours is bent. Like when you see how the leg that's down is just straight down right now. Right now, like yours like this, bro.
Yeah.
Right? So you gotta keep those legs straight for that one, right? The next one is Bulgarian. The only thing is, I lied. Barbell bench press. You're not touching that chest on each rep.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm tripping.
Bounce that motherfucker off your chest.
Got
you. Bulgarian, your form is correct, but you got one weight in your hand. I want you to have 2 weights, doggy.
My bad, bro. It's been a minute since I should have like looked at the videos again. That's my bad, bro. That's my bad.
You good. That's why we're here. That's why we gonna get it together. This one you text me at the angle was bad, so you weren't able to send it. Just send that whenever you can. Even actually, I lied. One more. Even though you can only get 3 push-ups, doggy, send the push-ups.
Bro, that's just embarrassing as fuck, Brody. Hey,
doggy. Make sure they wide though.
Yeah. All right, I got you, bro.
Even if it's
I can't even go to the floor on one joint though, bro. Like that shit. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but bro, you're gonna see me struggle, bro. Like push-ups, bro. That's just how weak a nigga been. So like that's why I'm geeking to get stronger, bro. Because I've never been able to do like I can never like just bang out 10 to 20 push-ups like ever in my whole life, bro. And like, bro, just to bang out the reps, like after I do the bench press, bro, my shit be kind of cooked, bro. I'll fuck around and do like 3 of the regular joints and then have to do like 7 of the girl joints that they used to do.
No, ain't nothing wrong with it. One, I want you to keep this in mind because a lot of guys will be like, I'm getting weaker. You're not getting weaker. You're just supersetting. If you came in the gym and I just said do 3 sets of 10 push-ups, you would knock them out easy. You're doing them after that bench press. So it feels like you're weak, but you're really not. You just build a muscle faster, right? So that's the first thing I want you to keep in mind. The second thing is that we will go down to 5, right? So I want you to do the real push-ups with just 5.
All right, bet.
2%, right? We'll do that. but still send me that one, doggy. Nutrition wise, only thing I was gonna be on your ass about was the Saturday. But besides that, moving forward, doggy, actually let me go over that with you again. So I'll actually change it on the power list so you remember. But it is gonna be like you have to like meet calories. You gotta meet. So that means, doggy, you just can't pass. Don't even worry about these three. You just can't pass this number. Yeah. You can eat 500 calories you win a day. You can eat 100 calories you win a day. But if you eat 1,589, it's a loss. Got you. I mean, you have a new power list alert, and it's water only, but it's not with alcohol. Like we're not cutting out alcohol yet. So you can drink. It sounds crazy, but you can drink alcohol. But outside of alcohol, unless it's like an energy drink, like a black coffee and Alani or Celsius, water. So this means like no juice or pop, doggy. Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Even the zero, literally, I had on my list of questions to ask you today if the 0 calorie joints was cool. But yeah, like the Sprite Zero, bro, I'd be going crazy. Yeah, I got a few more left. Only a few more. I probably could knock them bitches out in like a week. But okay, go ahead and finish that few. I'm not gonna tell you to not eat none that you bought. So if you bought it, eat it. But after that, doggy, you gotta follow it. So for the time being, mark it as a win, even with the Sprite. I'm literally telling you to. But after that, doggy, only you know. But water only. Say less. I got you, bro. I got you. That's why I was gonna ask today if that shit was cool, because like I have been doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it helps me feel full. You know what I'm saying? So but at the same time, I probably should just be eating. Like I told you, I typically have been doing only one meal a day, but I have been trying to do better with that as of the last week. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. Yeah, I got you. After I run out of this, won't be purchasing no more soda. Say no more. And that's another thing you gotta think about with the strength aspect. Like protein is the number one macronutrient that connects with strength, right? So if you eat one meal a day, that has an effect on your strength as well. For sure. I'm 100% hip to that, bro, because I think you said that the last time. We talked about that the last time. But I wanted to ask you on that point too. Even on non-training days, even on training days, can I like, I don't know, add like let's just say I eat an apple along with a protein shake. Like, can I use the protein shakes as like meal replacements? Oh, say that, bro. Okay. Yeah, just don't go over them calories, bro. Yeah. Hey, look, if I got your blessing to do that, that's cool, bro. Because like, but stick to one time a day. Don't drink 3 protein shakes. Yeah. All right, I got you. Yeah. Substitute for a meal once. Absolutely, I literally just did that. Okay, bet. All right, say that. All right, cool. I can definitely do that. Okay, say no more, doggy. Say no more. So as far as the deliverables, the only thing I got is to send me these exercises. You got these 2 new powerless alerts. No more login with the time management. You good with that? But still, to delete the demon, make sure you still adding that, doggy, for this next week. But if you got any questions, one, do you have any questions? And 2, does the same time work for you next week? Yeah, the same time definitely works, man. The Thursday 6:30 is perfect for me, bro. And then I had like a couple other quick questions, bro. The oatmeal, can we change that, or like can we? Well, I probably would just replace it with the protein shake. But I really just was not fucking with the oatmeal, the dry oatmeal, and I was wondering like if we could swap that out for another meal that I could just eat every day for breakfast. Because like I just really was not fucking with the dry oatmeal. Absolutely. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just sending over this confirmation for our next call. Okay, so right now it's eggs and oatmeal for breakfast, correct? Yeah. The eggs is perfect, bro. I'll crush some eggs in the morning. But it's just like smooth this Greek yogurt to replace the oatmeal. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay, all right. So I'll just think about it. You ain't gotta really do it like that. I'll just put it in there, or just do that every morning. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What else you got? Oh yeah, on the money joint. Is there a way to track your actual spending in the template? I don't know if I just wasn't getting it. And I know we probably over by now, bro. I don't want to keep you guys another call though. No, you my last one, bro. You my last one. Bet. But yeah, is there a way to add like your actual spending to the spreadsheet? I wasn't sure. I'm like in the process of like improving some stuff, and that's like number 2 is figuring out a way to do that, right? Instead of like having to go in here and be like, oh, did I go over, and just having to remember in your head like where you been at, like that's too much. Yeah. I'm kind of torn because that would like people would have to track their finances every single day, and this is another thing to track. Like, damn, you telling me to track my power list, my fitness, and my macros. Now I gotta track my finances. But what I will say is there's an app I recommend that will do it, bro. Have you ever heard of Copilot? No. So Copilot is gonna be it's gonna be the most expensive one, but it's gonna be the best one because it gives you like in-depth analysis and like it's just the best one. It's the best one. Say less. Put me on cheaper one though. I'll send it to you right now. The cheaper one is Rocket Money. Now Rocket Money will do the same thing, but it's just not as good as Copilot. I'll just be honest with you. You know, if you're trying to save on money, like get Rocket Money. If you're trying to make like an investment to like manage your expenses, get Copilot. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I'm about to send it to you, dog. I just sent you Rocket Money. All right. Now I'm about to send you the Copilot one. Hold on. Perfect, bro. Because I've been just like taking physical notes every time I spend. But if I can get an app to make it easier, that would be perfect. Yeah, Copilot's the one I just texted to you, but you got the answer. So I sent them to you on the Apple Store. So there's the Apple Store link. But if you just click and you look at it, you'll see what it looks like. You can get it in like the Play Store. Say less. I asked about the sodas and the meal replacement. Last question. Do you have an opinion or like rule on dating while we in the 1% Academy, bro? I mean, I know I probably shouldn't, bro. But like I've been texting this one shorty, bro, and like we have been trying to get together, but like we just haven't. She got cool. You know what I'm saying? She's very cool, and I don't want to just swerve her, but I do know if I go on that first date and it's a connection, bro, it will be a distraction. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get your thoughts though, like, you know, as my mentor, like, what do you think, bro? I think you should go on a date, and I won't let it be a distraction. That's why I'm here. Yeah, for sure. I have to find a way to integrate it, right? So like that Google Calendar you'll have a slot for dating, right? You'll have a slot for FaceTime, whatever the case may be. Purpose just has to come first, bro. Like I'm creating a vlog right now. I literally went on a date 2 nights ago, but everything got done. Yeah, everything got done though. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it in the vlog. But yeah, you can date, bro. Like I don't want y'all to think it's case by case. You an older cat, you know what I'm saying? The women is a priority for you, so I want you to date. I do, you know what I'm saying? While improving yourself, like purpose just has to come first, though, for so many reasons. Yeah, no doubt. And that's what I'm gonna help you with. So still date her, doggy. And when you be in a dweeb, do the work. That's when we'll make the adjustments. I bet that, bro. That's it. That's all my questions, bro. I appreciate it, bro. This is like I say, man, I'm excited to be, you know what I'm saying, executing. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad as shit. I did miss a date, but like, bro, it was because you didn't know though. It wasn't a dweeb day. It was really bet. But I'm gonna be the first one who only missed one day. Yeah, one day. I couldn't be 100%, but I'm gonna be the only one who only missed one single date, bro. I promise you, bro. Hey, Paul, I've heard it a couple of times, but I believe you. bro. I'm tapping in, bro. I'm competitive too, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get on the next group call and talk my shit, or in a couple group calls and talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, I'll bet you too.
yeah. So yeah, I appreciate it, bro. And you know what I'm saying, getting back to me to my text in a timely manner and all that, bro. I know I bothered you a lot this week with the phone messages and shit.
Anytime, bro. Hit me anytime. Like, I was literally just telling my vlog that like I take pride in texting y'all back within 24 hours. Like if I don't, I'm a dweeb.
Yeah, I already know, bro. You dedicated to this shit, bro. If we fail, you fail. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And we make it failure impossible, bro. So we good. My guy.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
All right, man, thanks again, bro. I'll talk to you next week, man.
All right, brother. I'll see you soon. I'll see you on the group call tomorrow too, right?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
All
right, bro. Peace.
Peace.
All right, fellas, just wrapped up. Last call today, man. Wanted to give y'all, deeper dive into that call and share my screen a little bit. That is Paul's third call. Third week in the trenches, man. He's doing a phenomenal job. As you guys saw, 93% completion rate, down 8 pounds, 3 pounds ahead of target. Only missed one day just due to something he didn't know, not necessarily him being a dweeb. So I'm super happy for my brother, man. But I'm gonna wrap the vlog up right now. I've been editing it all day today to make sure I get it out to you guys at the time that you're seeing it. It's pretty lengthy, but I'm extremely happy with it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to work one-on-one with me in the motherfucking trenches to make failure impossible, brother, because so far you haven't, and you know it. You know, January 1st, you said you was gonna do all that shit. It's damn near March. And you're still stagnant, or you're on and off, you're drifting. You're not extremely dialed. You're not putting your purpose first. You're putting that chick first. You said this was your last year beating your dick, and you're still beating it. You're relying on motivation and emotions. You're not relying on the system. So when you want to get serious about your fucking life and not make this a replication of 2025, click the motherfucking description and book a call. We'll see if you're a good fit. But I will tell you right now, do not book a motherfucking call if you're looking for a friend. Because I'm not your friend. I'm your fucking brother. It's the video for the fucking day. It's time!